Are you guys ready for the finale?
I think I am. How about you, Kim?
I
I
am.
am too. Can't
So,
wait.
welcome back, guys. We are watching The Umbrella Academy, episode 10 of season 1. We do not know the title. We are going in completely blind. A lot of bad things happened last episode.
Oh, yes.
Kind of worried about Vanya. I mean,
I
she
am
broke
too.
free out of her containment, and we already discussed it last time. I know I want to go right back into talking about that, but it was really bad. And I think her now breaking out on her own and not being released by her siblings is going to have a very negative effect.
Yes, a dire consequences. I have a
Yes.
feeling.
The one good thing that did happen was Allison was saved.
She's
Mom-
alive.
Yes,
Mom
yes,
saved
that's right.
Allison.
I'm
She
really
doesn't
happy
have
about
a
that.
voice, but she was saved.
Yeah, and maybe she will down the road, but I'm just so happy she's
Yeah.
alive. That's
And me too.
huge.
Yeah.
So last episode was called Changes, and hence we saw a lot of changes. Yeah,
sure
so
has. Yeah,
I do feel
sure was.
really bad for Vanya. I mean, she went through a lot. She was lied to all her life, and I mean,
That's
there's
right.
a lot that she's taking in, and she is emotionally unstable. So it's just a really bad mix
Yes.
going on right now.
Yeah,
Sure is.
and I don't think we talked too much about all the nannies that she had killed
Oh, that's
Briefly,
right.
I think
before
that
mom
was it.
came. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, before mom came along. I mean, that was very smart of dad to create Grace, but
That's right.
man,
My
all
I
those
mean,
poor
goodness,
ladies.
what happened?
I know
Don't
he has a
people
lot of
question
money,
about that?
but it was kind of humorous in a way too, but it was really bad. Like, I assumed most of them died, if not all of them.
Yeah.
And how do you
Oh my
cover that
gosh.
up? I mean, you
That's
have
what I
all
mean,
these
how they
kids,
que-
you
how they
murdered, like,
question.
these people got murdered. You just say it's an accident, and how was it an accident? Like, you have to explain what happened. Oh, maybe she committed suicide and she jumped out the window. Maybe, I mean, some of them are so extreme. Like, how do you cover that up and still go on your daily lives without
That's
going
right,
to
yeah.
jail?
That's
Do they find other people that they
Exactly.
accuse and say, oh, but why do these murders keep
knows?
happening at your house? I don't understand that.
Right.
So that I'm
work
kinda
with
like-
work
Question
for me
that.
at your own risk.
Yeah,
This
so-
is what happened to the prior person.
I'm assuming they got
boy.
injured a lot. I mean, even though some things were pretty extreme. Then we saw Grace where when she was thrown back, her head was turned all the way around. So if she was a
Oh,
normal
yes.
person, her neck would have been
Right.
stabbed. She would have been
That's
dead.
right.
So
Definitely.
makes you kind of wonder, but I'm glad Grace did come into the picture. They needed a mother figure, someone compassionate. As bizarre as that is, like, it just worked for their family instead of actually having a person there. But she is a person, you know, and they see her that way because she is very complicated and has
Very
certain
well
emotions,
programmed.
kind of. Yeah, just very well programmed.
right.
But I like how she's more normal now when she was brought back to
Yes.
life, because now I guess that's how she was in the past as well, and very close with all the kids.
Yes.
Oh
So-
yeah, especially Diego.
Rhetorical question,
Yeah,
guys. Is Vanya going to be the one to bring the end of the world? Do you think she's going to be the one, or do you think it's not going to happen?
I think she might cause the end of the world.
Do you? I do too. I
Yeah.
think I don't think they're going to be able to hash this out with her being rational and you know coming down to back to basics, if you will. I think she's just going to be erratical, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's so terrible too. It is the finale. I know there is a season 2, but I'm like, what's going to happen then? Is everyone just going to be dead and 5 is somehow going to survive again? Maybe he'll hop. That would suck though, because then all of this for nothing, and you can't change
Yeah.
time. Like, we see that in so many shows that you can't change what's already written. But hopefully they can. Maybe Hazel can help out. And, oh my God, Agnes. So what's going to happen there? She's frozen.
Agnes
that's
is
right.
frozen
Water.
now.
It
Yes,
might not
of
even
course.
happen because the commission lady came back, the boss came back.
Mm-hmm.
So does that?
No, it's-
How is it going to do the checks and balances now? Is it going to be a thing? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I know. So shall we
They
just
don't
get into
need
this
the eye
episode,
anymore.
guys? I know.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what's going to happen.
I know, me too. I mean, I think that Vanya will cause the end of the world, but I hope they can stop her before it happens. I hope
Unless
so.
Unless at the end of this episode, it's right at going to be if at the end, it didn't really
Yeah,
end the
they
end
might-
of the
they
world. They
might
might
not
just
happen.
let it freeze there and make you wait till the next time.
Maybe.
It's the next season.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know, that would suck.
That
I
would.
would, but you don't know.
You don't know.
Mhm.
All right, so without looking at the title, 110
Okay.
on Netflix.
I thought it was right to buy something special for the occasion.
10?
As you requested.
The world needs you, Reggie.
Huh. Is it on a different planet? What is this?
Name required.
Yes, he's a time traveler.
Name. Reginald Hargreaves.
Yeah.
DS umbrella.
Idea.
For sale. King. No joking.
So what the hell is going on? Those explosions coming?
Vanya, we need to get to safety.
Run, guys.
Oh,
Go!
Did she have like two versions of herself?
Yeah, like different ages.
the younger version I did.
What do you want?
All that pent up emotion.
Oh my God.
That really made her angry.
Oh, I guess.
Cracking along with her.
Oh, I guess so. She's really.
Oh my God,
boy.
wait, how's his head?
Whoa! Ben did that.
Oh, there's
Ben?
Ben, yeah.
Oh, see, physical
Oh,
again.
he
Okay.
came out.
Miss Vanya, that's quite enough.
Oh no! Don't be there.
Oh, Pogo.
Did you know?
What did you know? Oh God, just.
Brother, he only wanted to protect you from yourself, as well as your siblings. I knew.
No!
Oh, God.
Oh, this is no! No!
She just full on did that. Oh, she's gonna stand there too. Everything's going.
Oh, she's gonna go too. Yeah.
She might survive. Yeah, she's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not gonna wake up out of this.
Stop. Let me go. What are you doing? Stop. Stop. She's gone. She's gone. Okay? Walk away from this.
Oh, he's stuttering.
Mom, now Pogo.
The headline hasn't changed.
No, that doesn't mean anything. Time could have been altered since that newspaper came out this morning.
Not listening to me when I found it. Vanya is the bomb. Vanya causes the apocalypse.
We have to find her.
Crap.
What are you gonna do, though?
I do think an explanation of sorts is owing.
Where's Agnes?
5 is not working alone.
Yeah.
He
Frozen
has
still.
backup.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
she's
there's just.
Both of us will send a message from you to eliminate the other?
I never sang. Protect Vanya Hargreaves at all costs.
Then
Then you. Failure to comply will result in the termination of all parties.
Yeah, termination of all parties. Like there's no
Yeah,
choice.
right. Oh, God.
It's like so evil.
Oh, boy.
Time for lessons. Crush.
Oh, boy. No matter what.
Beep, beep, beep.
Whoa.
You're dead.
Look, whatever we decide, we need to find Vanya and fast, okay? She could be anywhere. Or here.
If you're not gonna bowl, you gotta leave.
Dude, that's it.
Well, watch out.
Nice.
You know, guys, maybe I could help. Now is not the time.
no, let him finish. He saved my life today.
Really? I'll give you proof.
It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen now.
You can't.
No, see.
I liked you a lot better before you got laid.
She didn't
Which was
know.
a complete...
Oh, boy, Alice. Whoa.
Excuse me.
You don't want me to write on this pad now.
It's Kitty's birthday today.
If I was going to date a man, you'd be the last man I would date.
You'd be lucky to get
What now? Oh, don't
That's
open
what she
it.
said
I don't know if
about
you want
him.
to.
Fortune cookie.
We had a chance to kill each other. We were ordered to kill each other. And we didn't. It says something, right?
We don't have a briefcase.
Briefcase.
Yeah.
She's leaving us to die.
Oh, to call her daughter? Oh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Space Boy.
Space Boy.
I'm the one your mom told you stories about. And she's...
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Aww.
Just speak from your own heart.
You're the most important person in the world to me. That's what your mom says.
This is where you get off.
No, what's he gonna do? What?
Huh? Ooh.
So he came to the conclusion they're not going to get out of this. They're going to die anyway.
Yeah. What? I have a feeling like she's still alive though, because she's too hard to kill.
I don't know.
Oh my God, they're right in the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe they're here for Kenny's birthday.
Oh my God.
Woo, party! Party!
What the heck?
Yeah. All right, they're like stormtroopers. Woo!
Yeah. Woo. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strike. Poor Agnes, that's
Yes,
your all
I'm so
simple.
I know.
sorry for her, poor thing.
Yes, it's Hazel.
And here I thought you were the smart one. How disappointing.
No way!
Yeah. Ooh.
If you want to change your mind about being with me, I understand.
Everyone has a past.
She's really good.
She's great. Come on, no,
No,
take it,
guys.
Luther. No, come
That's
on.
it.
Oh, see? Allison told not to do that. No. Oh, here we go. Oh.
She's stronger than expected.
Yeah. Look, I almost lost you once, all right? I wasn't about to lose you again.
All right, well, so
Oh,
much
no, you
for
might.
the element of
Oh,
surprise.
jeez.
What else you got?
Oh crap! These poor people in
jeez.
front.
God bless.
Oh my goodness.
My gosh, I still can't go.
Oh
Oh my gosh, she is alive.
Go time. What about the gunfire? Come on, man. We're the damn lookouts.
What's Chacha gonna do now? Watch out, Klaus.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, cool. Nice. Use his powers.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Wow, really. Octopus.
Oh. Ew.
Oh. Oh my God, yeah.
They're all gonna die here.
Ooh.
No!
Wow. Oh, whoa.
No.
Don't.
There she is.
Oh,
Yes,
she's a gun.
yeah, she is there, Allison. Oh.
Oh no. Oh, make her deaf.
Just to break
Oh,
this.
smart.
Oh no.
Really?
Oh, my
It's gonna
God.
land.
Whoa.
It's gonna
Saved
come
the
to
world.
Earth.
I don't know about that.
So this is it, huh? So much for saving the world.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
So
film.
Reginald could see us
Oh.
right now.
We use my ability to time travel, but this time, I'll take you with me.
You can do that.
I don't know. I've never tried it before.
Oh my God.
Whoa,
all these people already
You
died.
better go now.
Oh no, it's
Ooh,
hitting.
Boy.
Do it now.
Reaction. Oof,
No matter
jeez.
what, it's done.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, that they're gonna go. Well,
Oh, they disappeared too. Oh, they're getting younger.
Oh, they're getting younger and
Oh,
younger.
yeah. Oh.
Just in time. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
What an ending!
That
Great
was
music.
crazy.
Wow, that's crazy ending.
Insane. So it was like a lot of things.
God. Yes.
So I gotta know what you
Whoa.
guys think first, because I have like all these
my
comments and all these theories. So good ending.
Oh God.
Fantastic
that was shocking.
ending. The
It
violin
was.
played a huge part
Sure
in
did.
honing into her what she wanted to do, her agenda. And when she saw her family there, she was like, I'm on it. I'm going to get you.
Yeah. God.
She was just so enraged. And the violin was just driving her and driving her. That was her
More
sound
and
that
more,
she was
yeah.
honing in.
Yeah, it's like her super weapon, right?
Her driving,
That's
yeah,
right.
her driving
Wow.
force.
Wow, that
So-
was something else. I couldn't believe.
Now, it was set in stone that this was going to happen, right? So,
Yeah.
do you think it would have happened if the Umbrella Academy didn't interfere with her plane?
Yep.
I think so. Yes.
I don't, she was pretty content. She was even okay with.
She was smiling at Allison that time before the guys interrupted.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
So,
But I think, I don't know. It was supposed to happen, so I would imagine so. But they fueled it up.
Mm-hmm. So there's so many theories out there. And when
Weird.
you think about it, like, I always think that if you know the future, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen, if you're told something to try to prevent it, will make it happen. Like, that also is a thing that I think about.
Yes.
Again,
That's
nothing
right,
like
yes.
this has ever happened to us, or we just don't fully understand how time travel works, but everyone has their own theories. And so I kind of hope that time isn't just stuck in a certain path, and it will take place no matter what, because it's great to know you have free choice, and if there is going to be an apocalypse, that hopefully there is a way you can avoid it where possible. But it seems like in a lot of theories that time is just how it is. You can't change anything. So no matter what, even with them knowing something was going to happen, I feel like the Umbrella Academy triggered that final hurrah to make it happen, because if they didn't actually interfere, she seemed content. She wanted to play her violin. She was happy to see Allison there. And I think it
That's
would have
right,
been
she
okay if they did not interfere.
That's
Maybe
right.
something else could
Yeah.
have happened to trigger her. I mean, she was already far gone. She already destroyed the mansion. She killed Pogo. Grace stayed with
Pogo,
the
yeah.
building, but she committed. And I know she might not be fully aware of it, but I think she is. And I think she just is so enraged and hateful, resentful against people that she just committed to killing. Like, that was so bad. To kill Pogo, even though he knew. Sorry, now I'm going on that tangent, but
Yeah.
to be like, well, did you know, gives you no right to kill someone over that. I mean, I can't imagine what she went through, but she full out killed a family member.
Right,
That's
just
right,
like
yeah.
Allison
Didn't say
knew that
anything.
she was going there to talk to her when she was in the room. She knew she was there to help Dad quell whatever was going on with her sister, but she knew some things. I'm sure each kid, if you really go back, they knew a little bit, but they weren't quite sure. But if you put the whole puzzle together, but Pogo knew everything, but he was so committed to the overall cause. And to
his
save
friends.
her
That's
from
right,
herself. Yeah.
Yeah, and to save the world, and knew that she was dangerous. And
Yeah.
again, it's one of those things where she is a weapon and she's unstable, and you want to be there. And I love how it ended too, with the siblings like trying to work it out. Well, we got to fix Vanya. And Five has seen it in a factual way where he's like, well, we have to fix her. If we leave her here, it's going to keep happening. So I like how it's not like you have to kill her now. Like, now they're trying to find other options to save their sister. So even though they all care for Vanya, they were going to sacrifice her, one, to save billions, which I understand absolutely. When it comes down to that, it sucks. But I'm glad they were able to find an alternative where Five is using facts with that. We have to fix her to make it stop. But Allison was the one all the way through, with her not being able to speak, trying to explain to them that she needed to go see her and just talk to her, communicate with her in some way, so she wasn't so guilty and felt so guilty about killing, or she thought she killed Allison. We thought she was dead. I thought if Allison just stayed there, it would have been okay.
I think so too.
And it was great. It was a perfect plan that she had. It was probably the last minute plan. It looked like it was last minute. Just breaking that sound barrier where she was just focused, and it just broke the sound.
Yeah.
Where it just snapped her out of it, and it was reverted to the moon.
Mm-hmm. So not only did they stop her, but it's one thing after the other. And then she still shot her power up into the moon. And that's what causes it. So no matter what, it seems like their father might have even caused this. I mean, maybe no matter what, because we love What If from Marvel, and that's different, but still, like, those theories I love. Yeah. And no matter how you change someone's life, they might always end up causing the apocalypse. Like Vanya, there's a bunch of people doing that, but with Vanya, if her life was completely different, say if the father never adopted these special children and he just let it be, and she had a normal family or something and grew up normal, that she still would have taken that path to destroy the world somehow. Maybe that was
she
always
could have wound up
be.
like Leonard's mentality,
That's right, yeah.
And it would have happened a lot sooner.
Well,
Maybe a lot sooner, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, should the father not have gotten involved at all? Because if it was going to happen...
And not only that, he allowed her to take the violin, thinking that was going to help her in some way, where in fact it made the apocalypse come. So
yeah. And in another way, overthinking it, when Five originally saw his family dead, they were in the rubble of the mansion, not the orchestra, right? They were at the mansion. So maybe it did change a bit, and she was going to destroy the world in a different way originally, but now that the Umbrella Academy knew, they were elsewhere, and it's still triggered in a different way, right? Because they died at the mansion this time.
Like that.
So it still happened.
It still happened in a different way, you're right, because Leonard's eye was still in the mix.
and Luther had it in his hand.
Yes.
Oh.
And he was dead at the mansion.
So.
And now they're at the orchestra here.
It still happened. There was still an eye thing, but it was in a different context.
Yes.
And they were dead at the mansion, and now they're at the orchestra, or they're at the theater. So that was a different location entirely. Yeah, so I guess no matter what, Five is right, it's going to happen, so they need to fix Vanya. That's the bottom line.
Yeah,
fix Vanya, try to give her a normal life. I mean, she is a weapon, though, and that's the whole thing. We love discussing that on our different shows, too, with Inhumans, with anyone with special powers. Like, to have people roam around with special abilities as normal people, it's like sometimes it's like walking around with a loaded gun. And people do that, too. So that can make a whole new discussion here, guys, on what makes it safe when you really think about it. And
that's right.
honestly, like, I always think it comes down to mentality. It depends how stable someone is, and sometimes you never know.
Hands
Someone
down.
can just crack. That's so scary.
Any superhero can become a supervillain.
And also, she was on medication before that.
Yes,
she started losing, not getting
That's
her
right.
powers.
Dad knew at least
so
to
maybe
do that.
she should go back on medication.
So maybe even him trying to prevent her from learning her powers, made it worse too. But I'm now convinced. Yeah, I'm now convinced that either way, she would have destroyed the world. So medication's not a good way, and they have to find a way to help Vanya. So this might be a thing where every season, I don't know how many seasons they're going to make of this show, but can you imagine, like, every season now it's like, okay, the apocalypse is going to happen.
A different
every
technique
finale.
on how to train.
They're going to try to teach Vanya, like, how to not be better, but to be better to her, to better her life, to make her, like, not so resentful, and which I understand, like, she had a bad upbringing, she really did, and then the bad stuff's going to happen anyways at the end, and they're going to have to be like, well, we're going to time travel again.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's try a different technique.
Yeah,
Luther, you're up.
Do you
your
think,
idea now?
Because we saw them as kids, do you think they're going to be kids next season?
Well, maybe.
They're all kids at the end.
It could be they changed before they actually transported, so could very well be right to the beginning, right when they were kids. Maybe that'll change.
Yeah, I mean,
good
I don't know if
point.
they'll go back to that timeline because it gets all complicated with time, but I think maybe we'll see them as kids next time, wherever they may be.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're okay. Hopefully 5 is okay, because he's never actually time traveled with one person, right? So now he traveled with his whole freaking family.
That's right, my gosh.
Under a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
right in the nick of time. The whole
And Ben
world
went with him
destroyed.
too, right?
Yes.
They said about Ben, yeah.
So we kept going back and forth where we thought Ben also had some ability to kind of bring him back, like bring himself back physically. But I do believe now it was Klaus, and he was, gripping, and the magic was coming
He
out of his
doesn't
hands.
realize his powers yet. He's really,
guess not.
he's been sober for some time now, a few days,
This might be
and
the
he's getting
surface still.
stronger and stronger. I think he's really, honing in on what he can do a little bit every day, and I think Ben's going to help him along with that process.
Crazy.
He did with this one.
Yeah, I mean, he's so powerful in that sense, and also very vulnerable, because I was worried about Klaus, because he's just out in the open, so focused, and he's exposed, and all the shootings going on. I'm like, someone's going to take him out. But Ben is freaking powerful. I mean, you don't want to lose any of your family, your team members, but like, he was a huge asset to have. Like, he just brutalized, like, he killed everyone there with his octopus gut.
Yeah, I said octopus.
Yeah, he had his tentacles coming out of his chest or his gut or something.
All those, what were they, the commission assassins or something?
I guess they were like a special elite force through the timekeepers, and they were.
I think so.
Yeah, and I was like, they're in trouble, so we knew that was bad with their Star Wars.
Oh no, we're screwed.
Yes.
Yeah, very good finale, and the acting is just incredible. I love Five's actor because he is so spot on, and I tried not to say it during reacting, but I kept thinking it. Like, I'm like, wow, this kid is so good. I can't imagine keeping a straight face talking about adult stuff in front of him.
He is, and his mannerisms and his physicality, like acting like he's older. They just said he was 58. I mean, he looked like he was acting like he was, even 70. Just older. Crouched over, and he's like, just the mannerisms. You can just tell he really, he did very well with that.
It's very believable.
That character, yeah.
Another fun thing that I tried to say before was it's cool to know how complicated he is, where he time traveled, he's around 58 years old, right? And because he time traveled and he's messed up and went back in the past, he was around their age, maybe even younger than his siblings by a little bit, right? Back in the day. And now with him going way in the, like, living all the way through into the future and then coming back again, not only is he younger, but he's still 58, which is a lot older than the rest of his siblings. So it's like two big things that are very different about their sibling. It's just kind of interesting and fun. Man.
It is. And Agnes and Hazel died together.
That's right.
Did you notice that they blinked like a blue flash and they disappeared right before they blew up? Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that. I thought they just went along with the
You thought
I
they
just
exploded?
thought they died.
Yes.
Yeah, I just thought they died.
There was a blue flash, and they disappeared right before the fire took over.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So I don't know how that happened or why. Maybe the handler, I mean, she's dead, so maybe someone else is like, okay, now I'm overthinking it, but maybe because he killed the handler, and that was too easy too, that maybe someone abducted the two of them and is like, hey, nice job. I was trying to, it's Cheng all over again.
Yeah, maybe we can keep you.
Oh my gosh.
Cheng is coming out. He's like, oh, I need you. And here's Maui.
But Cha-Cha died, though.
Cha-Cha died. She burnt up. And I kind of laughed at the way she died because she's like so focused on the phone. Why isn't this working? And this big fireball's coming up this way. But it's happening so fast.
She's a workaholic, that woman.
Her fighting with Diego, we know she's like a great match, but holy crap.
And kudos to Diego for not killing her.
Yeah, that was huge.
I mean, really,
that's good.
He had so much hurt for her killing Patch that he was just ready to do it, but he listened to Patch's voice and said, you know what?
That's good.
No,
that was good.
Can't do it.
That was so hard, especially when you're in the moment and you're just so angry and you're hurting. And yeah, so that was really strong in him to actually stop. And maybe, I mean, Cha-Cha died now, so none of this is going to happen. So they're not going to remember anything. So I was going to say maybe that'll stay in Cha-Cha and she'll help out later on, being like, oh, wow, he actually let me live. So
yeah,
he's actually not a bad guy or just a second, like, guess her life. And I don't know. It's a very good show. I can't wait to watch the second season.
I know it. And Dad, he was in love with someone before all this happened.
Yes, he was.
That's a good point. Yeah, and he did time travel. So he was in the way future, it looked like before, and then he was way in the past again. He changed his name, it sounded like. from Richie.
Yeah, went from Richard to Reginald.
So yeah, so there's a lot. I mean, maybe okay, I'm overthinking it, but maybe he was originally in charge of the timekeepers of the Hammer.
Maybe, because when he was leaving, when he opened that jar and some magic dust or
Fairy
something
dust
came out.
Yeah. Fireflies.
Things were coming out of the surface and leaving.
Yeah.
Like little rockets or something. So I wonder what he was leaving. It looked like another type of apocalypse type of thing where he had to leave his love behind. She was dying.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you have to go.
Maybe that's his purpose. Maybe he tries to stop apocalypses from happening.
Yeah,
he doesn't seem to age.
Okay,
kind of is a second distance too, right?
Thoughts, yeah.
I mean, you want to save lives, but if you don't succeed, try to leave the planet. Yeah, so a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Please don't spoil anything for us. Thank you guys for being so considerate and respectful. And we always love your comments though when you live in the moment with us. And it's fun.
Yes.
Definitely a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for requesting this. You can check the links below if you want to see our full reactions or if you just want to request or vote through our Patreon. We have polls almost every Monday and sometimes other days depending on how many new things we're watching. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon. As always, bye, guys.
Bye. Give us a like. Bye,
like.
Pogo. Bye, Mom.
Oh, Pogo. That was like the
Yeah,
worst.
that was
That was sad.
Yeah.